After I watched the facilitated IEP video, the team member understood and had the information that they needed for the meeting. They had the room set up ready. They put the name tags on the table. They also put the charts on the wall to state the IEP purpose and goal. The principal explained the agenda of the meeting and make sure everyone was on the same page. When Amy's mom wanted to add something to the agenda, they did it too. The principal also introduced the discussion guideline, which set the foundations and the trust of the process. I think the team members shared their concerns. Mom shared that Amy's behavior at home and her medical changes. Amy's teacher shared her concern about her reading skill, and she could not focus on independent tasks, and her grade is slipping. Amy's special education teacher, who works with her independent reading skill and reading comprehension, had concerns about her challenging behaviors. Ms. Brown, the behavior specialist, shared her reports about her observation of Amy. She states that Amy participates well in a small group activity, but when it's independent work, she was off task and she could not focus on her task. The issue was addressed about Amy's academic and behavior performance. The team reviewed Amy's progress and challenges. The principal asked effective questions to get more information and clarification. And the meeting solved the problems that addressed by the team. The principal lists the problem that needed to be addressed on the charts, and the team discussed it, and the meeting led to an actionable solution, the e-reader, which can support Amy's independent reading skill. The team believed that it can also help with her behavior too. I think the team member works cooperatively to meet the needs of Amy. They share their concerns and suggestions on how to help Amy. Collaboration was evident throughout the meeting. The team members listened to each other, built upon shared ideas, and maintained a student-concerned focus. So Amy's mom thought Amy did not get enough help at school. She wanted another adult to help her in the class. Her homeroom teacher was concerned that Amy would be too dependent on the adult. So the principal shifted the focus from the problems and concerns to what they want Amy to do. The team tried to identify the problem based on the interest before they focus on the solution. He lists different strategies on the board to support Amy. After they shared a different opinion, the team agreed to use the e-reader to support for a trial of 4 weeks. They believe that it will also help with her behavior. So in my opinion, the next step to assist with Amy's success should include implementing the strategy and supports and take data, monitoring Amy's progress closely, schedule a follow-up meeting after the 4 weeks to assess the effectiveness of the intervention. Pros and cons about the meeting. So pros would be all team members were actively participate and everyone's voice was heard. Cons could be like, I think it's the documentation. It should be ready for the team at the end of the meeting. I know that each team member had the handout at the beginning and they took notes. But at the end of the meeting, I think the IEP should be locked and everyone should have the access to the same documentation, and the parents should have a copy of the IEP. Overall, the meeting demonstrates effective collaborations with a shared commitment to Amy's success. As a second-year special education teacher, I think I learned a lot, especially the importance of a preparation for the meeting, the open communication of each member, and the teamwork together. It's very important in the IEP process. Thank you for listening.